My name is Emily. I am 24 years old. I live in a small town in Illinois. When I was young, I dreamed of a happy life. I wanted to get married. I wanted children. I wanted a house and a good man. I thought love was easy, but I was wrong. I met James when I was 22. He was 25. We met at a friend's party. He asked for my phone number. I gave it to him. The next day, he sent me a message. He asked, "Do you want to meet for coffee?" I said, "Yes." We met in town. We talked for hours. I liked him. We saw each other many times after that. He made me laugh. He gave me flowers. He called me every night. After 6 months, I told him, "I love you." He said, "I love you too." I believed him. We were together for 1 year. I worked at a small bakery. James worked at a car repair shop. We did not have much money, but I was happy. Then one day, I felt sick. I thought it was a cold, but the next day I felt worse. My best friend Sarah said, "Maybe you are pregnant." I said, "No, I don't think so," but I was not sure. I bought a test. I waited. The test showed I was pregnant. I was shocked. That night, I went to James's apartment. I looked at him and said, "I have news." He asked, "What is it?" I said, "I am going to have a baby." He was quiet. He looked at the floor. Then he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, I did a test. I'm sure." He said, "This is not a good time. I am not ready to be a father." My heart broke. I said, "But we love each other." He said nothing. He only said, "I need time to think." That night, he did not kiss me. I could not sleep. In the morning, he left early. He said, "See you later." But I knew something was wrong. After that, James stopped calling. He did not answer my messages. He did not want to see me. One day, I went to his apartment. I knocked on the door. He did not open it. I sent one last message. He replied, "I can't do this. I'm sorry." That was the last time I heard from James. I sat on my bed and cried. I cried for hours. I could not believe it. I was pregnant and alone. I told my mother and father. My mother cried with me. My father said, "We are here for you, Emily." I moved back to my parents' house. Every day I felt more tired. My stomach grew bigger. I went to the doctor. I saw my baby on the screen. I heard her heartbeat. I worked at the bakery until the baby was born. One night I had strong pain. My mother took me to the hospital. The nurse said, "You are going to have the baby tonight." I was scared. I held my mother's hand. After a few hours, I heard a small cry. The nurse said, "It's a girl." They gave her to me. She was beautiful. I said, "Hello, baby. I am your mother." I named her Lily. Lily cried a lot. I was very tired. I did not sleep much. I changed her diapers. I fed her. I held her when she cried. Sometimes I sat on the bed and cried too. James never came. He never called. He did not ask about Lily. One day, I saw him in the park. He looked at me and said nothing. I wanted to shout, "How can you leave your baby?" But I said nothing. When Lily was 5 months old, I went back to work. My mother watched her when I was working. I missed Lily, but I needed the money. When I got home, I was tired. My back hurt, but my daughter needed me. I cooked dinner, I cleaned the house. I fed Lily. I put her to sleep. I never stopped. Every day was busy. Lily grew fast. My mother helped me a lot. She held Lily when I took a shower. She made dinner when I was tired. My father did not talk much, but he played with Lily. I was thankful for my parents. Sometimes I saw James in town, but he never said hello. Money was a big problem. My job at the bakery did not pay much. I bought only what we needed: baby food, diapers, and clothes. I did not buy clothes for myself. I wore old shirts. I did not care about how I looked. I only cared about Lily. When Lily was sick, I stayed home. My boss was not happy. He said, "You can't miss so many days." I said, "My baby needs me." He said, "Be careful, you need this job." I felt scared. I did not want to lose my job. I needed it for Lily. Time went by. Lily turned 2. One Sunday, I took her to the park. She ran on the grass. Then I saw James again. He was with another woman. They held hands. I looked away. I did not want Lily to see him. She did not know him. He was her father, but he was not in her life. A few days later, I got a letter from the housing office. They said I could get a small apartment. I was happy. I packed our things. My father drove us to the new apartment. The apartment had 1 bedroom and a small kitchen. In the new apartment, life was hard. I worked, I took care of Lily, I paid rent, I cooked simple meals. Some nights I felt lonely. I missed talking to someone, but I never missed James. I did not want someone who left. I wanted peace. I wanted love that stayed. Lily was now 4 years old. She asked many questions. One day, she looked at me and said, "Mom, do I have a dad?" I froze. I said, "Why do you ask?" She said, "At school, my friend said her dad picks her up." "Do I have a dad, too?" I said, "Yes, you have a dad, but he does not live with us." She asked, "Why not?" I said, "He made a choice. He did not want to stay." She looked at me and said, "But I have you." I smiled and kissed her head. "Yes," I said, "you have me, and I will never leave." I thought about everything: the tears, the nights alone, the fear. Then I looked at Lily's smile. Yes, I thought, she is happy. And I did it all alone. You can face many hard times, but as long as you have love, you will always find strength. Being there for your child makes everything worth it.